the repechage race for the World Tour event here at the Nürburgring in the FIA Gran Turismo Championships is about to get underway. It's Adam Sassuillo on pole position. He will lead the field over the line, and the repechage race in the Nations Cup here in Germany is underway. Who will get the lead down towards the first corner? Will we see any moves being made? They're all very close as they come darting through the spray. The headlights are on as they go hard on the brakes. Look at Danny Solis looking to the inside of Sugawara. He's side by side as well with Patrick Blajan, the third position. He's not able to get ahead. Adam Sassuillo does manage to hold on to his lead as they come down the straight and head towards turn 3 for the first time. Look at the 5th place driver of Andrew Brooks, who sends it down the inside. Very close, and Mick Hazal as well. Great moving there. He's up into 2nd position. Oh, very close. Lots of drama.
Oh, he's round.
He must have gone round. Yeah, it looks like he's had some kind of an instant. Sugawara coming back onto the track there as well. We didn't see what happened between Mick Hazal there, but the upshot is he's right at the back of the grid.
7th to 2nd in a very short period of time.
Oh, he's too late.
Inside. Oh, yeah, okay.
Way too late on the brakes. Look at
Four
this, nearly
wide.
4 wide. What a bit of racing here at the Red Bull Ring. Rubelot is into 2nd position. Then 3rd place, we've got now Andrew Brooks and Barder versus Beauvoir for 4th position.
It's now a fight for survival. Do not expect any punches to be pulled as we finish the first lap here. 7 to go. Sassuillo still leads a healthy gap now of 3 seconds to the guys behind. Mick Hazal, I think quite rightly, is given a 3-second penalty.
Disappointment there for Mikhail Hazal. Home turf here at the Nürburgring as we ride on board with Tetsuya Sugawara, who's got a face full of spray and a face full of Toyota.
Very challenging conditions to drive in this. You're essentially just looking for the curbs instead of looking at the guy in front of you, of course. All you really see is a set of headlights and an idea of where you need to turn in. Here is Andy Brooks, currently in the last qualifying position. Tell you what, the Rubelot and Beauvoir are quite close together at this point, so we might see these guys fighting for position. I think that Beauvoir maybe fancies a chance at catching Sassuillo. So coming down the main straight now, and let's see if Beauvoir goes inside. He doesn't, so what he's going to try and do is get that toe and use it coming up to T2. We have 3 very long straights here at the Red Bull Ring, so the slipstream is very, very important. There is Nico Rubelot, our winner from last time out at Paris.
Barder we're on board with in 6th position, into the back of Sugawara, down at turn number 3, punts him wide.
Rubelot has a 0.5 per second penalty, so he's been cutting the course somewhere, running a little bit too wide. He's currently at the head of this pack, and he'll have to slow down coming out of T2, I think it is. That's going to be massive there.
Bit of an interesting one to do. Here is Beauvoir, though, sending it down the inside of Rubelot, who's also got that slowdown penalty to contend with, so double below here for the Chilean driver. Beauvoir is now up into 2nd position as they run side by side out onto the straight, and the Frenchman is now ahead of the Chilean driver, and Andrew Brooks could be set to take advantage as he slows down, and indeed he does, so he's now up into 3rd place is the Canadian driver.
Sugawara is trying to go all the way around the outside, trying to slide it there, but very slow. Is he going to keep it there? Maybe he will. They're still side by side, all the way through his middle sector, and there's a bit of contact between the two. The Japanese driver forced out wide. Rubelot still squeezing the Japanese driver to the outside of the track, which then becomes the inside, and Sugawara finally takes the position. That was a great series of corners.
He was out so wide. Here comes Rubelot. That's a late lunge. That's a very late lunge. And it's contact between himself and Andrew Brooks. That was biting off way more than he could chew. Nicolas Rubelot, head in his hands, and rightly so as well. There's surely going to be a penalty that results from that. Portia cannot find a way past as things stand. Going onto the brakes, though, into turn number 3. He might be able to invent something. Not quite. A spit of flame from the Audi Quattro's exhaust, but Kokeman's wide, and Portia's up the inside, and he's in to 6th position with Barder looking to try and take profit as well.
Meanwhile, Matt Simmons and Sugawara are back together on circuit, and Matt Simmons having a great race, Tom.
This is really good stuff from Matt Simmons. I'll tell you what, considering, let's not forget, he started last. You can see Sugawara there in 3rd place as Simmons is very close behind now. We're going on to the final lap of racing here at the repechage race for the Nations Cup. Is Matt Simmons going to think about a move down to the first corner? He backs out of it and he's going to bide his time. Sensible.
Adam Sassuillo goes through to the finals here at the Nürburgring. A great race there from the British driver. It'll be Beauvoir that comes home in 2nd, Sugawara in 3rd, and Matt Simmons from last will go through to the final in 4th position.
That is so impressive from the Australian diver.